Hi guys. Maybe we need to wait for minutes because Sharon may not be. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Hi. GM, sorry, my internet is not very stable today, so that's why it's a little bit late. If everyone's here already, can we start now?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, exactly. Hello everyone. I'm Cheryl. It's very exciting to be here and can host this crypto market insight session with our guest. So hello, Tango, Boris, Dylan, Jay, and our new guest today, Crypto King. Hi.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hello.
Hi,
Good.
Cheryl.
How's
Hello,
your?
guys. Hi. Very happy to meet you here again. So today we are very happy to have with us our guest who will be sharing their opinions on the market trends. As the host of today's discussion, I'll be leading us through a thought-provoking conversation that promises to be both informative and engaging. So our audience, whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we really encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be a really enlightening discussion on this week's market performances, trends, and hotspots. This live session is broadcasting on CoinW live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel simultaneously. Welcome all to watch and please leave your opinions or questions about market, coin, etc. in the comment and our guests will pick up some to answer and we can have a really great discussion here. So let's go on. Welcome again. Welcome again, Tango, Boris, Dylan, Jay, and Crypto King. So obviously Tango, Boris, Dylan, and Jay already are all pals and they are already sharing so much professional and really informative sharing to us previously, and we're really happy to have you here again. We also very welcome our new friend here, Crypto King. So would you like to share your opinions and also introduce yourself first and let our audience knows you better? Hello, King. Crypto King, can you hear me? Okay, so let's start to our next segmentation, which is the market review and gainer loser coins. So in this part, we like our guests to point out the top 3 performing and underperforming cryptocurrencies of the week. Additionally, we also currently request market insights such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies you want to talk about. So please be free to share the screen and let us watch your charts. It's our routine. So who wanna be the first one to share your opinion about this week?
I don't mind going first. Yeah.
Hi, Dylan.
I'll share. Yeah, so I'll share my screen now. Let's go for it.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll first speak about Bitcoin, and then I'll go through Ethereum and a couple other coins. But at the moment, I'll show you now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so Bitcoin's actually starting to tank a bit at the moment. To be honest with you, I am still expecting price to come up a bit. I don't know why it's not loading. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so this is my chart for Bitcoin. I was expecting price to actually come back to around about 41,500 to 42,000. Because if you do draw the Fibonacci from, so the Fibonacci tool is basically, it just gives you key levels for an uptrend and a downtrend. So like, for example, because Bitcoin has been trading in a downtrend most recently, you should be looking at the 0.618 and the 0.5 level to look for short positions, okay, especially in a downtrend. So I was expecting price to come up to around about 41 to 42,000 for a potential short trade back down to like 37,500. But you can see right now the market is coming down a bit, and this 4-hour candle is looking really, really weak. So yeah, if price somehow breaks 40,200, then we can look for long positions back up to like 41,500. But at the moment, the market is looking a bit weak, and I am expecting if price breaks the support over here. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is also a bit weak. If price breaks this level here at like 39,800, we may see a big crash back down to 38K to 37K. But you can see at the moment it is holding as a crucial support. So at the moment, it's all good for a potential sideways market. Okay. So obviously at the moment, you can see how it's holding. So if price somehow gets back up to around about 41,500, then I will be taking a short back down to like 38,000. I don't think that price will take out these highs at 42K. I still think that the market is bearish at the moment, and we can expect more downside after a potential pump. But we'll see how this level holds at 39,800. If it breaks this level, we may see more downside. Same thing with Ethereum. Okay, so if you look at Ethereum right now, it's similar to what Bitcoin's doing. You know, it's kind of just in a sideways market, and the longer it stays in the sideways market, the bigger the breakout or the bigger the dump. Okay, so we need to see price close above 22.45 for a potential pump back up to this level 23.20. I will be looking at a short at that level. You can see how price was holding here, and I would expect price to dump from that zone, because you can see every time. I do want to show you guys something really important here. The reason why Ethereum is actually getting rejected is if you take this volume profile. So basically this shows you where the most volume is traded. Okay, you can see that at this level 22.41 to 22.45, a lot of short positions are opening here. You can see there's a lot of volume that's traded over here. So it's called the point of control, and that is currently our resistance, right? So in order for the bulls to come in, we need to actually break above that. But you can see that this whole day and the whole of yesterday, we couldn't break above this level at 22.45. Okay. So the dump may actually just happen sooner than later. We might not even see a pump back up to 23.20. We might just see a massive dump back down to 21. Ethereum's looking weak. Bitcoin's also looking quite weak. It's breaking these key levels again. There's a couple coins I want to go over. I'll just go over two because that was quite a long analysis. I know Boris will probably speak about this one, but I'll just speak about it quickly. I know he was looking at it this week. So CHZ. So in our one group, we have it's basically just a spot group. So essentially, we told people to buy CHZ around about this level here on the retest at 0.092 within this zone for spot buys. And I am expecting price to come back up to like 0.1438, 0.15, similar to what Boris said in the one video that was posted on Twitter. So I'm pretty sure most of you guys do know about this one. But you can see right now it is currently retesting this trend line on the 4-hour time frame. So potentially chills can still pump back up to this level, which is another 40%. Okay. So I mean the market structure for this is a typically bullish pattern. It has broken out. If this somehow closes back below this trend line over here, then we can look for downside targets. But at the moment, it is still holding, and it is one of the strongest coins within this week. So I still think that CHZ has potential to bounce. We just need Bitcoin to obviously stay sideways, right? Because if Bitcoin starts to dump, I'm pretty sure most of the market will follow. But if Bitcoin just goes sideways for a couple more hours or like another day, then we'll probably see CHZ rally really, really hard. Okay, but you can see it's still holding this level, bouncing from this trend line, so it still looks good. Okay, and then one more coin, I think it was SWI. Yeah, so yeah, so we took a long for SWI. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, and we took some profits, but we got stopped out at break even here because I was expecting price to come back up to this high over here, this level. But overall, SWI still looks quite good. If you look at this chart, it has broken structure and can still potentially come back up to this level. So I'm still expecting SWI to pump to the zone, but it's all dependent on how Bitcoin performs here. I think Bitcoin dominance has been going up a little bit, so we do need that to drop in order for the alts to actually have some room to go up. But yeah, SWI still looks good. If it still holds this resistance here at 1.1845, then we can still see a pump back up to 1.4315. Okay, so that's currently my analysis. I still think that Bitcoin can come back up to 41K, 41,500. We just needed to break 40,200, 40,300. And once it breaks there, we should see quite a nice rally. But yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Dylan. It's very impressive as usual. Yeah, we're really looking forward to discussing in depth with everyone today about the recent issues faced by Bitcoin and its future development in our discussion part. Thank you very much, Dylan. Yeah, who wanna be the next one to share?
I can go. So yeah, like Dylan was mentioning, yeah, I guess one of my top, or yeah, the top coin, or like the only one that I'm really looking at this week is CHZ. Because looking at the weekly view is really the only one out of all the tradable futures pairs that's up this week. So it's up 6%. That is breaking above like this 55 exponential moving average, which I like to use as a general guide of trend direction. And I'm really looking at a target of maybe up to like 14 cents. That's the last weekly resistance that we have. And yeah, that's really the only one that's that I'm really bullish on this week. Everything else looks pretty bad. Like maybe Tron TRX is looking somewhat decent on the weekly. But we really need to break this resistance. So really it's just TRX and CHZ that are I guess somewhat bullish this week. Everything else is just in a downtrend, like Dylan was mentioning. And then if we zoom out or if we go to Bitcoin on the weekly, I'm actually quite bearish on this. Let me try to get a chart that doesn't have so many drawings. Okay, so if we look on the weekly chart, I don't like this look really. I think it looks kind of bad. So, we're kind of breaking this bullish structure that we formed over the month of December. And really, I'm not really seeing that much support if we like break down from here. So I'm actually looking at a much lower target. I think we might come down as low as maybe like the lower 30,000s if the market continues to go down, because that's really like the last area of support. And although the weekly chart looks pretty bullish, like overall, yeah, like it's a bullish chart. Like we pretty much just went straight up without any sort of pullback or trying to form any kind of base of support. So like we have a lot of room here to form like a higher low. So the higher low could come in at like maybe 37,000 or 35, or it might come as low as like 33 to 32,000. And that like this area would fall in line with the 50 or 55 exponential moving average. So yeah, I'm looking at maybe 33 to 32K as a potential target for Bitcoin. And I think this would be like actually a really attractive buying area for like a long-term hold for those who have like missed out on this whole big rally. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at this week.
Thank you very much, Boris. Thank you for your sharing. Yes, the recent decline in Bitcoin has really attracted a lot of attention, and some users actually it's my friend, and they are really with an active mindset and have even chosen to ignore or block the daily downturns. Yeah, and we will yeah, and we will discuss that further in this discussion. Thank you very much, Boris. Dylan, Tango, oh sorry, Dylan. Tango, Jay, and Crypto King, who wanna share next?
I can go, no problem.
Hi, Tango.
Hi, let me share my screen real quick.
Yeah, sure.
You guys can see it now?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, so I'm going to be really quick because I think the guys already covered pretty much everything about Bitcoin and Ethereum. But yeah, just to be short, long term, I'm still bullish, but short and mid term, it's bearish for me on the markets in general. I agree with Boris that we have on the weekly this ugly candle right here on January 8th that could sign a potential reversal on the midterm trend. It actually broke this accelerated trend here. So there's not much support until 35K first, and which could easily be pierced. And then we do have some more heavy support in the 32 to 31K area. So that's a good spot for bids, but we shall see. Same thing with Ethereum. It's looking pretty weak on the weekly and on the daily as well. It reversed the breakout that attempted here on early January, and we do have some support around the 2100 area. We shall see what happens. But yeah, the market has been trending down. Most of the altcoins as well. It's very hard to find something actionable to the long side. Maybe some feeble bounces here and there, but not much to point out. The only thing that I like to point out is this something that I usually do when I see a weak market. I like to point out the names that has been active relatively strong to the current trend. So as the guys mentioned, CHZ and TRX are two of the ones that have been showing a little bit of a better price action than the general market. So this helps you have an actionable ideas for when the market turns to the upside. So these two, I like them. SUI, of course, as well, and MKR also could be a potential gainer. As we can see, this one had a huge igniting bar yesterday. It's a bit expensive, but yeah, there could be some opportunities here. So always try to write down the names that show better price action on a bearish market.
Thank you very much, Tango. Thank you for your sharing today. Okay, Jay, hello.
Yo, what up?
Yo,
Hello,
what up?
guys.
How's going recently? Yeah, this
uh,
week, how's going everything?
I've been not trading for 2 weeks because I have my personal problem. One of my pet is dying, so I'm not trading for over 2 weeks, but I keep following the market. But I'm gonna give you my best today. So let's go.
Okay.
All right. So okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Start video. Can you guys see my screen?
Not
Not yet?
really.
No, not
No.
really? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Wow, I forgot how to see.
I think it's
Uh,
you connected to your OBS, it looks like.
do did I? No, no, no.
Oh no, my bad. I saw like an OBS sign.
Yeah, I saw that too. Oh. I d- no. I don't open my OBS. Usually I just connect it. Oh. Hold on. Mm-mm. Okay, the camera. Sorry, guys. Sorry for that. How about? Oh, hold on. What's happened? Share screen. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Why it connecting to my OBS? Usually just pop in. I know. I'm not logging to my Zoom. My bad. So how's
Okay, no,
everyone?
it's okay.
I think how's Crypto King? Maybe you can go in first. Well, is he around? Hold on.
Let
Sorry about
me
that.
say hi, Crypto King. Are you there? Hello? We can't hear you, but I can see you open your mic.
Yeah,
Hello.
hello.
Hi. Would you like to introduce yourself to our audience? And also you can share your screen.
Yeah, I'm Hed Patel and
Hello.
I'm a guest here. So let me show my screen. Is it being shared?
Yeah.
And everyone has given you the intro of the market, and which is absolutely clear and true. So now everyone is basically expecting the pullback to the area of 30 to 32,000, which is absolutely correct. And even I feel that BTC can easily come to this area and then can go upside. And it is history before halving, BTC always come dump 20 to 30%, then it's normal price. So that's clear. And here, if you can see, there is a Fibonacci from the 25,000, which was the latest lower low in the weekly, right? So from there to the higher high, biggest highs we are reached is 48,800. So if we place the Fibonacci there is a golden ratio of 34,000, right? So there is a probability that if BTC wanna go upside, it will easily come to this area. And if you can guys see, the 30,000 area is very strong, right? But if we can see, there is no retest over here. So there is highest probability of being retest BTC to here. Okay, so let's move to the another coin, which I have found very great. So here is the waves, which is consolidating in the weekly time frame since December 2023, right? December 2022, sorry. So if we can see, it is ranging here, and basically we can see if it breaks the range, then it can go really up. I have checked its fundamentals. The team is doing um, their best. I am not saying that it will go to the higher areas it was previously, but yeah, if you have seen the link, there was same scenario there. Let me show you just once. Yeah, so here is the link. If you have seen the link has done the same job here. So yeah, that's all.
Thank you very much, Crypto King. Welcome to join with us today, and really looking forward to your sharing and contribution to our today's discussion part. Welcome you again. Okay, Jay, how's going? Everything settled down? Hello, Jay. Okay, we can wait, Jay, on the next part. We can just keep going. Okay, so the next part is the discussion, and which is the part I really looking forward today. So let me share my screen here. Okay. Everyone can see my screen right now?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
So, great. So our first discussion question here for today is I see a chat here. Let me see whether it's Jay's. Oh, so Jay, are you ready? If you're ready, we can let you start first.
Okay, sorry, I got phone call just now. So I'm gonna share my screen. All right, all good, all good, all good. Sorry about that.
No
Bam.
worries.
Okay,
Okay.
can you guys see my screen right now?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so here's Bitcoin on daily big time frame. I've been shorting. Actually the B, the one that I mentioned, Elliott wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are making like correction, ABC correction. My first target actually is on 45, but with this kind of price action right now, it's the probability is kind of low right now to reach around 45 or even like, like 43. So I'm gonna make lower, like, like 42, is because like, okay, because like, why? Because like, we got the A, all right. We don't have the B right now, and right now with the fundamental, like grayscale is maybe like they stop selling or what, and a lot of people are shorting right now, and usually there is a short squeeze happening when this can happen. Right now is the market is confused. Are we gonna long? Are we gonna short? But I'm still stick to my plan, which is I'm going to find the B. So the B, the high probability is like 42, and who knows? Maybe we can go like 43 or even 45, and that's the max. That's the max, guys. And when that's happened, there is a head and shoulder. But I'm not gonna confusing you guys, like, but most likely we're gonna hit this trend line. So I think this is still possible. But right now on the short time frame, like, hold on, where's my short time frame? Here we go. Okay. So on the 1 hour, right now is, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, today is full moon. Today is full moon, and usually full moon is, you know, is a reversal time. And right now, probably like we already got the local bottom, which is this one or not. So why not? Because like sometime it liquidate like the previous low, which is like around here or even here. So right now, like I'm preparing to longs Bitcoin, but this is my area. Like I'm agree with Dylan. I saw Dylan like Dylan area like shorting from 42, which is like that's my short term target. Like but right now I don't know. I still don't know, but probably we can get lower around like 13.95 or 13.93. And hold on, where is my arrow? So it's probably like going for this, but or maybe it's already here. So that's why I don't know. We have to see, but it's looking weak. It's looking weak, but most likely we're gonna try to hit the super around 3948, and then like we can go bounce because like it's too much people short, guys. So one way or another, or when too much people shorting, so the whale is gonna like do the other stuff, and then short squeeze. But who knows? So this is my Bitcoin thesis, and for alts, I'm agree with you guys. I got Sui, so Sui is kind of bullish this week, or the one that still performing, and I still got my position from December, and I'm not taking any new. Oh, I got the new one here, but for you guys, if let's say Bitcoin start start to pump, and then like the dominance is drop and Swiss break, so I'm thinking to take Swiss trade in here because like I think Swiss still have a long to go, maybe like 3.5, maybe like 4.4. Like this is mission impossible because like the Bitcoin is look very bad, but I still thinking like a little bit like one last pump to liquidate the short, and then after that hard short, because like I'm preparing for my short position, and I got short Bitcoin, but right now I'm still like a little bit long on intraday and scalping, and this is render. So I'm gonna use 12-hour for render, and also same, still full moon. Everything is full moon right now, so I'm suspect there's gonna be like a low, maybe this, or maybe grab the lower low, and after that, if render be able to break this trend line, maybe can go like 4.8 or even 5.8. So this is for render, and this is for the overperform already. Like render is already overperform, and we got chilies. I'm agree with Boris. Like I saw Boris chart is on his group. No, I mean like on Dylan group. It was good. It was good. It's really good. And my chilies, like I've been taking from December, and probably I don't think we can hit like 133 if possible, or maybe like 1 12 cents, or even 13 cents. So we still got rooms to go for uh chilies, because like I think I mentioned this because like this coin is a little bit spicy, guys. All right, so this is my target for chilies. Follow up on Dylan and Boris trade, and right now I got one spot trade right now that performing. How? Because like I also like did spot. I also like investor. I also did spot, and right now like I'm looking for $500. But you guys can still follow up. Let's say this is spot trade, guys. This is spot trade. Let's say this 395 is hit, and then like we're holding like, let's say like a week, 7 days, like one weekly candle in here. So let's say we're holding this white line. So I think we can go like continuation around like maybe like 677. So this is spot trade. And one last time, I got this is my first out shot that I'm gonna take. This is mana Decentraland. And if you guys seen here, it's already like 1 2 3 4 5, and right now it's making like A, But why now? Like maybe this is the B, or maybe the B is going to 618 or 05, because like if you guys see in here, we got so much weak, maybe like blow off top a little bit, and then like we're doing C. So this is like kind of tricky because like the entry is like not sure, but my test is like we're gonna hit this liquidity like liquidity grab around here, and then like bam, we're going for short, because like this is the one that I look bearish, because like if you guys see in here, like when we're making A, B, C, look what we got. We got like head and shoulder on the daily, and this is good. When we got the head and shoulder already, and we can lower the stop loss on top the right shoulder right here. So this is still projection, but keep in mind, mana is very good for short. So this is one of the trade that I'm gonna shorting, maybe like next week or last week after we got a short pump. So okay, this is my thesis. All good. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much, Jay. It's very impressive and comprehensive. Actually, we got a question from our audience comment. The question is about how about Dogecoin, and it said it has a big news last week and being surged of 15%. So what do you think about Dogecoin?
Dodge. Okay, I'm gonna look on Dodge. I still got long Dodge because like why? Because maybe if Elon do like the pom stuff, maybe can do, but right now it's like not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. But I don't know. Let me check, because like we complete like ABC. Okay, this is my Dodge. And this is kind of high risk because like there is two possible way for Dodge. Oh sorry, this is 12 hour. Okay, this is my daily. ABC is completed, and after that we're gonna making like a new first wave. But the problem is, where is the first wave is gonna be? Is it going to downside or upside? And this is gonna be tricky. If Dodge can hold in here, maybe like so this is my area for Dodge 77358 around here. So I'm gonna make it big. So this, if Dodge can hold in here like for very long time, like maybe like 2 weeks, 1 month. So maybe we can get a gut candle on that, because like that is not really performing that well on the past 3 months, for since October. It's not, I don't think that is performing yet, because like it's still like just like pump and then like retrace pump, and I don't see like Dodge like doing like 20-30% like Myro or another meme coins like OD. So I still believe like Dodge can do that. So yeah, Dodge still got life to do. All right, that's my Dodge.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Jay. Yes, about the news. Actually, I heard recently is about Twitter is about to launch a payment feature called Char Payments, and it has been discovered in the GitHub code of Char Payments that Dogecoin has been added, and which led to some surge in Dogecoin. I'm not sure if the news I mentioned is accurate, or is the news that you mentioned. If there's a different news, we really welcome our audience here to interact with us in the comment area, and we can discuss that. Thank you very much, and thank you for Jay's sharing here. Okay, so let's start our discussion today. Let me share my screen. Oh, Jay, you need to stop sharing. Jay? Yeah, cool. Okay, so our first question here is Arkham intelligence reports that how to announce that? Approximately, am I right? 2 billion worth of Bitcoin and stored in 5 distinct addresses experienced a movement on January 16 for the first time since their initial deposit in 2019. and each of these addresses obtain their funds from wallets established on January 15. On 2019, following a period of inactivity since 2013, when the Bitcoins were initially dormant. So the question is the recent decline in Bitcoin related to this news? And how long will the Bitcoin retracement continue?
Yeah, I think it's pretty much related. I think Arkham identified those wallets as the probably those 2 billion belong to Grayscale, but they identified all the wallets of the major ETF issuers, Fidelity, BlackRock, and such. So that's been definitely the driver for this market sell-off, because it coincides with the start of the ETF trading, on the live trading on the US market. So it's definitely related, and it's been adding a lot of pressure to the market. So that's why we've seen this recent sell-off. So it's definitely related to that. And yeah, they did a great job on identifying the owners of those wallets, which are, as I said, the news is out there. They are the major ETF issuers.
Yes, you're right. I agree with you. Actually, I think that is kind of a signal that the transfer the Bitcoin, especially they didn't transfer any since 2013. Anyone?
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Tango. Thank you for your answer for this question. Anyone wants to discuss this question?
I think
So how
uh,
how long will the Bitcoin retracement continue?
yeah, so I think Tango is right with everything he said. So for the retracements, it's hard to say. We kind of just have to wait until Bitcoin breaks out of like the 1 hour to 4 hour range. But obviously we're gonna have to wait for that. But there is news tomorrow. I think it's PCE news, so that could obviously bring a bit more volatility. So maybe we should wait until tomorrow to get a bit more direction, and also a bit more. We'll know exactly where the price is going to go.
Yes, agree with you. Thank you very much, Dylan. Jay, Boris, and
Yeah, I definitely think yeah, so on January 16th that could have caused more selling, but I don't know if that was like the initial catalyst for the, I guess, sell-off, because we had the big down day was on Friday, January 12th, where Bitcoin that was like the second day after the ETF launched, and we experienced like a 7% drop on that day. So I'm not sure if it's like directly correlated. But yeah, either way, I guess if like $2 billion of Bitcoin is moving for the first time in 5 years, that's definitely a bear signal. And then in terms of how long will it continue? Yeah, like I said earlier, it might continue for a while. I do think we might go a bit lower than other people are expecting. So maybe down to the mid to lower 30,000s. And it's not gonna happen like in one straight drop. I think we're gonna have bounces here and there. I mean it could bounce from here and we might like retest the upper, well not the upper, but like the mid 40,000s if we get a bounce soon. But like I think overall we might see some continued selling pressure.
okay. Thank you very much, Boris. Wow, 30,000. Should I sell it now?
No, I don't want to
Okay.
scare anybody. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, I know. Very risky management and everything is so down to earth is good for everyone, especially if you are trading a lot. Thank you so much, Boris. I remember last week we actually discussed whether the approval of ETF will has a pricing results, and to be honest, it seems like that the pricing just comes to reality. But no worries, we we indeed, I definitely have the faith on Bitcoin. So anyone wants to share anything about this question?
I'm gonna go. So this is from Arca Intelligence, right? I think
Yeah.
they doing like some error last time, like twice. Is it Arkham last time? Is or another like no, I forget it. So 2 billion worth of Bitcoin. How long for how long? I think we can get the lower high like close to halving, and then after that let's see if we got another like black swan, because like the grayscale previous week and this week is already like mini, like that's the mini what we call what is that black swan. So I don't know. So maybe if we don't have any black swan, maybe after halving we can get the lower high. But if we got another like black swan, like let's say like maybe there's another war, or I don't know, maybe like Russia is going to war or with another country, or maybe like USA, but who knows? Or maybe like inflation. But before that, I think like my target still stand. Like the low is still like around 35 or 34, or even like I'm agree with Dylan, like maybe like we can get 30. And before that, we cannot timing, because like it's still far away right now. It's still far away. But me, I'm gonna DCA-ing like when like below 35. That's my DCA area. So yeah, that's my thesis. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jay. Okay. I think King, would you like to add more about this question? If totally is okay with you, we can keep going on next question, and looking forward your sharing on next questions.
Yeah, I want to say something about this.
Okay.
I think BTC's market cap is $800. I mean $1 billion. So I don't think so. This 2 billion worth of Bitcoin outflow can, I mean, move the Bitcoin that much easily. So I don't think this huge decline is because of this news or anything like this. And if we think about the BTC retracement, so I think BTC halving will be on the around April, May. So I think after BTC halving, the price will be not under the $40,000. It will absolutely jump above the $40,000. So I think April is the time until this retracement can continue. No more than this, and the area is like 32,000, I think. Okay, that's all.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you very much. Thank you, King. So let's move on our next question today. Actually, this is a question I really concerned, and I have my own question here. Not just on the deck, but I have my own question. So the question is, Ethereum Foundation sold $1.6 million of Ethereum on January 22nd, and many people consider it as an important market indicator. Is this a bearish signal? And my question is about, we all know that the Concon upgrade and also the halving will happen on probably March or April. So I don't know, from my own standpoint, I'm just confused why they sold at this moment, because I think the Concon upgrade and also halving is a great signal for both like layer 2 or Ethereum. So anyone can answer this question?
I'm gonna go. So this is about E, right? I love it so much. Can I share my screen a bit about 8BTC so you guys can see it clearly, like what happened right now?
Okay.
Thank you. So this is ETH BTC. All right. Usually I'm using 3-day, but I got another thesis on daily. Right now, if you guys see here the white line, this is like full moon. Okay, everything is on full moon right now. Like this is like algorithm like for reversal, if you guys believe it. And but I back tested and I'm using it since my forex day. And right now, if you guys see in here, this is probably like the local button for now. And if you guys see in here, maybe we can get a bounce, or maybe we can get a low. So this is kind of scary, guys. If we can get the low, if you guys see in here 12-hour, we can get like in here. But as long as we're still holding here, we still got a chance, for it to perform. But in here, it's selling it, I don't know, maybe like they're gonna buy back over. But for my price action chart, I don't know, maybe it still got left to do, and then like the real dump is happening. But until then, I don't think it is, it's done yet, because like I think it's still trying right now to fight BTC. If you guys see here, like it BTC pair, because like, and for that happen, when that happen, let's say like it pumping or it like fighting, like I still like told you guys like long before, like my target like still like maybe like 28 or 33. And if you guys see here on the weekly, it's holding it. Look at the weekly. 2141 is holding it, and maybe they're selling right now. But when someone's selling, someone is buying. Remember that, guys. So who is buying? Guys. So I don't really like care about like the news, what's happening on Twitter, but I do care the fundamental of it. But I love chart more than like the the I mean like the news like roaming around on the Twitter. But
Sharing here. Dylan, would you like to share your standpoints here?
Yeah, I agree with Jay with that. I also believe that, obviously on Twitter, a lot of people do say a lot of different things to try to scare people. And currently, a lot of people are scared with the market at the moment. People were thinking, when ETH was at 2,500, it's going to 3K. Even I thought ETH was going to go to 3K, but I do think that people just need to be a bit more careful. And we can see a bit more selling pressure at the moment. But I mean, if you're buying spot, it doesn't really matter. Like if you think about it, right? If you buy Ethereum at $2,000 or $2,500, and then eventually Ethereum's at 10K, it won't even matter that you bought within the $500 back then. So I do think that people do need to realize that regardless if you're buying now and if you're buying a bit higher, it doesn't really matter, because I still think that, especially for Ethereum, it's going to outperform Bitcoin within the next bull run in terms of like percentage. So I don't think it's anything to worry about.
Yes, thank you very much, Dylan. For my point, I really agree with you and Jay's sharing here. Boris, I see you mic on. Would you like to say something?
Yeah, so I actually don't think it's that big of a deal. The Ethereum Foundation selling 1.6 million, because it's really not that much if you think about the market cap of Ethereum is about 265 million. So it's only like a very small percentage of the total market cap. So although it's not like the most bullish sign, it's not like they're selling, like 100 million, which that would like definitely tank the price of Ethereum. So I think, while it is a bearish sign, the foundation, they still have to like make some, I guess, make some money and have like some source of revenue. So I think this is like just like a small amount that they're selling. So I don't think it's it's that big of a deal. So yeah, overall I think actually Ethereum still remains more bullish than Bitcoin, because yeah, like Jay was showing the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, Ethereum is trying to outpace Bitcoin right now. So if the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio is able to remain in an uptrend, I'll actually remain bullish on Ethereum for the long term, especially when you consider that we are going to have the ETF decision later on this year. So maybe that'll be like a bullish catalyst for Ethereum. So that's my opinion on this.
Thank you very much, Boris. I have a question about that. So if they really approve after the approval of ETF of the Ethereum, will that be another pricing?
I think it might be because unlike the Bitcoin ETF, I think from what I'm reading, a lot of the analysts are only giving it a 50% chance of being approved, while for the Bitcoin ETF, it was like 90% approval. So it was pretty much priced in. However, I think there's a lot more uncertainty with Ethereum. So I think it could go either way. It could either like if it gets rejected, it'll probably go down. But I think if it actually does get approved, then I think the price will definitely go higher because I think it's a 50-50 chance. And I think right now the market is probably that's what it's pricing in, just like a 50-50 chance. But if the odds increase like 80 or 90%, then I think we'll see a rise in the price of Ethereum.
Yes, agree with you, Boris. Thank you so much. Sounds like we have more bullish on Ethereum. Talking about uncertainty, yes, Twitter is indeed a great channel for obtaining information and also acquiring a lot of market information there. But it is even more encouraged to look for more professional sources, such as CoinW's live broadcast, where our excellent and professional traders will share a lot of valuable insights here. So maybe set notification on CoinW's Twitter account and don't miss out every chance to hear more and more informative sharing here. Okay. Who wanna add more opinions on this question? Tango and Crypto King, would you like to share your opinions for this question?
I don't have much of an opinion on this. I could analyze the price, but Jay already did that to some extent. So I mean, I do agree with Boris. This is not big of a deal. It's a small size for what ETH market cap is. Yeah, I mean if I'm not mistaken, the Ethereum Foundation is owned by Vitalik and Gavin Wood and Hodgkinson and all those guys, which are holding the big bags because they kept some of the minted coins when the Ethereum network started. So who God knows how much do they have, but they have to be very careful when they sell. They don't want to crash the market. They probably have the buying power to do so. So I guess they have to be very diligent on when they have to sell their coins. So I don't think that this amount, this volume will impact on Ethereum's prices. So I think the downside on the price is related to the general market conditions and it's not news driven.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Tango. I bet next question, actually our audience will be so interested on it. So let me share my screen and let's move on to the next question, which is when will you buy Bitcoin at the bottom? There are three options. First is now, a second around 35,000, and the last one is below 30,000.
Yeah, so I guess I'll go. So yeah, like I was explaining earlier, I think potential good pullback area if Bitcoin does continue selling off is like probably like the mid 30,000s. So probably like around 35, maybe a bit less, maybe 33 to 32 maybe. So yeah, right now wouldn't be the time for myself personally because I don't really view like 39,000 as a support region. So yeah, I'd be looking more down towards the mid to lower 30,000s. And then I think, yeah, it would be kind of shocking if Bitcoin were to drop below 30,000, because 30,000 was like such a big resistance area in throughout 2023. So actually, if it breaks below 30,000, then I mean, we might like go back to 20,000 if that happens. But I don't see that happening at this point. I think a good bottoming area is right around the mid to lower 30,000s. But maybe it won't even go that low, because maybe we'll bounce from here. So just I do think it would be a good idea to maybe set some limit orders in the lower to mid 30,000s, just in case we do get like a strong wick to the downside.
Okay, thank you so much, Boris. We really hope 20,000 is not gonna happen. Thank you very much. Anyone wants to share? So when will you buy Bitcoin at the bottom?
Yeah, I want to share.
Okay.
What do I think is instead of measuring the bottom, what we should do is DCA basically. Suppose I want to invest $1,000 on the BTC, right? So what I do is if I'm doing very FOMO, so I will like buy 25%. That means $250 right now. I will buy $500 at around 35,000, and I will keep another 25% for below 30,000, right? So this is how we can do great PCA strategy, and we can make insane profits in the bull run.
Okay, thank you very much, King. Thanks a lot. Dylan, what do
Yeah,
you think?
I agree with Boris and King. So like I think a good strategy is like weekly, you can DCA weekly, so dollar cost average weekly, because just in case price even goes lower than 30K, you can just keep on DCAing until after the halving or whatever. That's I do think that limit orders, like Boris was saying, you can just throw a few limit orders within the price, like 35, 30, even at 28, just in case we get like a liquidation wick to like 28. I also don't see that happening, but limit orders and dollar cost averaging is probably the best strategy for the spot market at the moment, because sometimes in the market, like Jay was saying, it's unexpected. There could be a war that's going to happen, inflation, and we might see all these different types of wicks, especially before halving, because normally we do get a massive drop. So, yeah, I think DCA and limit orders is the way to go.
Oh, thank you. I talk a lot and then I found I'm muted. Thank you so much, Dylan. Yes, due to the high how to say, a lot of strong movement on the market, maybe regular investment are advisable. Yeah, from my standpoint. Thank you so much, Dylan's sharing. Anyone want to share more?
Yeah, I mean, for me, the question would be if this is for a trade or for a long-term investment. I think it's very important to have your time horizon set up first before answering that question. If it is for your long-term investment, or if you're doing a retirement account, investing in Bitcoin instead of any other traditional asset, then you're fine. I mean, you can DCA. I would never or usually recommend DCA on anything. I think it's a very risky strategy, but Bitcoin is something else. Bitcoin is for me, it's like when I think about investing in Bitcoin, it's like position myself like for when, I don't know, the wheel was invented and there was a market right there to trade it. So I would buy the hell out of that. So because it's a generational invention and it's something that will fix a very real problem. So I do think we are at that point with Bitcoin right now. I think it has the potential to fix a the money. So it would be the only time that I would think about, and I would actually recommend to do DCA for long-term investment. But I would definitely not recommend it for a short-term or investment or for traders, for active traders. There's a saying by John Maynard Keynes, which is not it's not someone that I really like his theories, but there's a great quote about him that says that the market can stay rational longer than you can stay solvent. So maybe you start DCAing and Bitcoin keeps going down, and you're gonna be in a position where you will be liquidated. So it's always a matter of what's your time horizon when investing. And just one other thing, I don't know you guys, but I do know a lot of guys that are still waiting for dips on the mid 120s, 1400s, and 2600s. They're still waiting for a dip that never came. So don't sleep on it, because it could bounce before your expected bids.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Tango. It's very impressive. Yeah, it's always smart and clever to divide your trading strategy on like just the trading or for the long-term investment. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's move on our next question today. It is important to grasp the rhythm of market rotation. So do you have any insights or tips to share on how to do this effectively? I think this is a quite subjective question. So probably who wanna answer this question first?
Yeah, I think I'll answer like to what I can. So I think it's important to always look at the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, and also look at Bitcoin dominance, because obviously if the Ethereum and Bitcoin chart, for example, let's just say it's at support, right? Then you could expect that to bounce from support, and then we could see Ethereum gain more strength to Bitcoin. And then obviously if Bitcoin dominance is pumping, then the altcoins, the money is flowing into Bitcoin. So we would see more volatility within Bitcoin rather than the altcoins. So I think it's important just to keep a lookout for Bitcoin dominance, and then the ETH to Bitcoin chart. And then you can also look at like the total 2, the total 3, and the total 1. So these are all the crypto market caps. So like the total 3 is the crypto market cap for every altcoin. And then total 2 is excluding ETH, I'm pretty sure. And then the total 1 is just the crypto market cap for all of the cryptos. So I think if you look at those type of charts, you can start seeing the rotations and see what coins are most likely gonna pump or gonna dump within the time frame that you're looking at. So that's something, if I understood that correctly.
Thank you very much, Dylan. Yes, the Bitcoin chart is very important. Probably some of our audiences cannot watch or understand the Bitcoin chart very comprehensively, but our professional traders can. So you can watch us and leave your questions on our comments always. Thank you so much, Dylan. Boris, would you like to answer this question?
So I pretty much, I agree with everything that Dylan said. Like one of the things I do when looking or analyzing an altcoin, I compare it to the Bitcoin ratio. So you can do that very easily. If like, for example, if you want to trade Dogecoin, you can type in Doge BTC in TradingView, and then you can see how it's comparing relative to Bitcoin. So that's like, I guess that's like the most important tool for myself. And then like the other thing is like similar how we have like sector rotation in traditional finance. I think we have the same things happening in crypto. So for example, we might have like rotation from like NFT projects over to DeFi protocols, and then like different like layer 2 projects. So like be aware of like what's like really moving. So like maybe one week it's like NFT projects, and then the next week it's DeFi protocols. So yeah, be aware of like sector rotation as well as how how the token or the crypto that you're looking at is comparing relative to the price of Bitcoin.
Thank you so much, Boris. Yes, totally agree with you. So first is compare relatively, and second, we can looking at Protocol or MT because they are always connecting with each other in some circumstances. Thank you very much, Boris. Jay, hello. Would you like to share your standpoint for this question?
Yeah, I'm agree with Dylan and Boris, and I'm gonna add with Dylan. Don't forget about DXY because since BTC ETF, so the more correlation to the USD or even like S&P 500 because like BTC is ETF right now, so the correlation I think like the one that I think the one that holding BTC price right now after the grayscale is stop selling, it's S&P 500 because like if you see S&P 500 right now or SPY is so bullish right now, but the one that I'm worried, like let's say if S&P is crash, so I don't know, maybe like Bitcoin crash too, or even like DXY is pumping, because like the correlation is more scary, like more than before, because like before like Bitcoin is crypto. Right now, it's ETF, so it's really correlation with the USD and even stock like even Nasdaq or something. And I also agree with Boris with the cycling narrative, like sometime NFT, sometime gaming, or layer one, layer two, because like money keep moving like rotation, like it's not some okay. Let's say like this week, like we're having like layer one pumping, so I don't think like layer one is gonna keep pumping because like layer one is going to have the like lower high and then like retracement because like they want to keep the chart is healthy. So the next pumping, the whale is gonna move the money to maybe like gaming NFT. I'm so agree with that. So I think like just keep aware with the narrative around and play the narrative. Like let's say like last time we got a meme, all the meme is pumping. All the meme. When Pepe released, all the meme is pumping. It was last year, right? I still remember like Pepe is the start of the meme pumping. So everything rotate. So yeah. What you guys thought, Tango and King?
Yeah, I do agree with you, Jay, and with the guys. I think this is a concept related to smart money, which we discussed already on a previous market insights. The smart money rotates to where the best opportunity is at the current moment. So it's very important to identify it because you wanna follow the smart money when you want to follow the where the money is moving to. So it's pretty important. As in traditional finance, you could see money rotating from technology to consumer staples to finance, depending on many factors. But yeah, definitely money rotates. Also in crypto, we can see it mostly rotating like this, like Bitcoin first, then rotating to Ethereum, then rotating to L1s and the best looking projects, and then lastly rotating to meme coins and yeah and YOLO alts. So that's kind of how it goes. It's not a linear thing, so it's very important to pay attention to that. But yeah, I do agree with the guys that there's definitely money rotation on the crypto space as well, and it's very important to identify to find the best opportunity.
Thank you very much, Jay and Tango. Yes, totally agree with you guys. And keeping an eye on narrative is always important. And definitely money is floating. The money rotation happens like every day, especially the 1 day in crypto and which is the 1 year in real life, almostly. I think Crypto King, would you like to share some standpoints for us?
Yeah, I agree with Jay and Tango. I think they are saying absolutely correct. And basically, when the money flows into meme coins, uh, think that there will be dump in the recent future. So that's my standpoint.
Thank you very much, King. Okay, so because this is our last question for today, anyone wants to add more sharing or discuss more here? Okay, so I think we're on the end of today. So overall, I really like to thank everyone for joining this inspiring discussion today, and thank you for our audience taking patience and stay with us. And also, please follow CoinW on Twitter, and also our guest Twitter account of Boris, Crypto King, Dylan, Jay, and Tango, and they will always share a lot of really informative standpoints there. And stay tuned with us. Thank you, everyone, and please take care and see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye guys. Bye bye.